Player's Handbook 2 for D&D 4th edition. Alright, so what am I going to say? Themes, adding more to an already convoluted process. It's very specific. It claims it's a core rulebook, yet it claims it's an expansion, and then it also claims that it's a game supplement. So I'm not sure what it's trying to be. See, it says core rules right here, and you've already seen expansion and supplement. So some good news is for the races, we have divas, gnomes, Goliaths, half-orcs, and shifters. Okay, so gnomes and half-orcs are back, right? And so the barbarian, the bard, the druid, and the sorcerer are finally also playable in 4th edition. It honestly took long enough. So the races go from page 8 to 17. The Paragon paths go from 18 to 29. The classes go from 32 to 169. The epic destinies go from 170 to 175. Backgrounds go from 178 to 183. Feats go from 184 to 196. Equipment goes from 197 to 211. Rituals go from 211 to 217. And the pros is that this book really added a lot of sorely needed content, but there was still a lot that wasn't included, and that's probably because they didn't know how to fit it in with how it was. The con is really the rule update section, because so much of the game had changed with every iteration of a core rulebook or supplement that was introduced. And just, is this recommended? It really depends on your playstyle. However, I would suggest that GMs might consider picking up this book or another one simply because there's some really easy to use powers in here. And if you were to give them to NPCs, you know, they would be able to do something real regardless of what game you were in. And you could just really do what you've always done, file off the serial numbers, and use the content in your homebrew campaign. I mean, that's what role-playing had been for a long time. And, you know, there's nothing new under the sun. But when it's written out easily, a GM should have no problem using this content. Honestly, there are some pretty cool abilities in here, and I recommend this more so for GMs than players. Slightly recommended, not really recommending it for its intended purpose, because 4th edition was awful, let's be honest. Very little of the role-playing was there, and you could use the stats and stuff for monsters in 5th edition and for their abilities. So recommended for that purpose and that purpose only. Kyber out.